Thank you very much, House Chair. Uh, Let me greet His Excellency, the President of South Africa, His Excellency, the Deputy President, honorable members of the National Assembly and NCOP, ladies and gentlemen. Let me start by wishing the more than 4 million Catholics a blessed Lent period. Let me also congratulate His Excellency, President Cyril Ramaphosa, on delivering a decisive and action-oriented State of the Nation address. This is a very clear indication of a president deeply in touch with the general mood of South Africans. What is admirable about the president in his consistent display is his consistent display of gravitas, despite the avalanche of distractions. This is the kind of leadership our country really deserves. Regrettably, House Chair, the address by the President is delivered during an election year. During this season, which is marked by elections, the opposition benches are heavily spiced with politics of self-deception and thereby miss an opportunity to substantively engage with the address. In a chorus yesterday and today, the opposition parties deceptively see nothing, they hear nothing, and they feel nothing. That is positive about the country. They are completely numb to any positive developments. And this is due to election anesthesia. This is a crude form of politics of self-deception and is self-defeating, and it's modern-day politics of brinkmanship. House Chair, what South Africans can see is a desperate opposition that convince themselves of false narratives. Opposition parties that are twisting facts, opposition parties that are playing a blame game, opposition parties that are creating alternative truths, opposition parties that are Monday morning quarterbacks, and opposition parties that are loyal disciples of empty rhetoric. This House Chair is called bluffing, an exclusive focus on headlines than trend lines. Honorable Nhleko, is it Honorable Ndlela? Ndlela, supporting the oppressed Sahrawi people of Western Sahara can never be an outdated position. To think like that is the worst form of political bankruptcy. Supporting the Sahrawi people is timeless and is progressive internationalism. House Chair, notwithstanding this awkward display of politics of self-deception and bankruptcy, the truth must be told. The truth is that South Africans are confronted with multitude of challenges from different fronts, and the President sincerely acknowledged this in his address. But this cannot erase the fact that on a developmental front, there are major strides and positive indicators that suggest that the country is moving in the right direction. House Chair, in the Northern Cape, our governance model is deliberate, it's not an unguided drift, result-driven, people-centered, and achieve outcomes. In 2019, the province started with only 2 clean PFMA audit outcomes. Today, out of 13 auditees, we've got 9 clean audits. This signals an improved accountability ecosystem. There has been a steady growth in the GDP of the Northern Cape, 2019, 117 billion. Today, as we are speaking here, The GDP of the province is 166 billion rand. A clear sign of resilience and progress in the face of global economic crisis. And this growth in the gross domestic product comes with massive job opportunities for the people of the Northern Cape. I've learned from this that there is no such thing called as jobless growth. Yesterday's Stats SA.
Honorable Premier, can you take a seat? What are you raising on, Mr. Skosan?
Oh, thank you very much. Yesterday's Stats SA unemployment report shows encouraging progress, with the Northern Cape recording a notable 4.1 reduction in official unemployment in Q4 of 2025. These are 18,000 new jobs created. This is the highest decline in unemployment in the whole country. This improvement places the Northern Cape as the second province with the lowest unemployment rate at 27.1. The province has set the following economic targets to achieve: 200 billion rand by 2030 and creating an additional 60,000 new jobs by 2030. Honorable Speaker, our province produces nearly 3 times more renewable energy than what it consumes. We account for 60% of the country's renewable energy projects. We have also been allocated the largest share of the grid expansion under the current allocation, with nearly 900 kilometers of the total of 1,400 kilometers. This will enable us to contribute even more to the South African energy economy. South Africa is the 6th largest iron ore producer and in the world, 80% of the global manganese resources are located in our province. The combination of renewable energy and mineral resources enable green steel and green manganese production. Therefore, the commitment we have from Vedanta Zinc International, Kalahari Manganese, Frontier Raw Earth, and Kamal Cisco will strengthen our beneficiation capacity towards economic empowerment and employment. The completion of 1.5 billion phase 1 of the Gamagara pipeline helped to improve water supply to our communities in the John Taulo Gaetsi, ZFM
Honorable Premier,
district.
can you please read? On what are you raising, Mr. Ndlela?
Hi.
No, Honorable Speaker, we wanted to know, does the Honorable Minister, the Premier here have
We
any
don't hear
property
you.
You can't
at the
hear.
Orania enclave?
Hi.
And what is he going to do about dealing with that? Instead of telling us about everything else,
Really?
tell us about the
Really?
enclave of
Definitely,
Orania.
that's
I
not
mean,
a point
really.
of order. You can resume your seat.
Ambobuze nkandla luyasikhuthuza.
This is the kind of bankruptcy that have infested the opposition.
Yes.
Honorable Speaker, over the past 5 years, we marked a massive improvement in the national senior certificate pass rate, with an increase of 66% in 2020 to 88% in 2025. A rise of over 22 percentage points in 6 years. We deserve a round of applause on that. We have a total of 551 schools, including 11 special needs schools. Speaker. Is there?
Can you resume your seat? On what are you raising, Honorable Member?
Speaker, I want to know if the Premier is willing to take a question about the Zamani Lane.
Honorable Premier, are you prepared to take a question?
About the Zamani
Are you
Lake.
prepared to take a question?
About the Zamani Lake.
Are you prepared?
I awusaphaphi wena
Bawadawadunuza.
was going to ask inkandla.
Hey, you cannot ask a question. Are you prepared to take a question, Honorable? No, he's not prepared. Can you resume your position?
Speaker.
Thank you very much, Honorable Speaker, all key indicators in public health show significant improvements in the province. 87% of Northern Cape population uses the public health care. Life expectancy for both males and females continue to increase. Specifically, the life expectancy for males rose from 50 to 60 years by 2025. For females, life expectancy increased from 54 to 66 in 2025. The infant mortality rate down, maternal mortality rate down, all due to increase in the number of medical doctors in our public healthcare system, from 420 to 522 doctors. The HIV positivity rate down, from 4.5% in 2019 to 2.4% in 2023. Sexual offenses down. Over the past 5 years, we are currently at 3.4%, which is lower than the rest of the country. Care and treatment for people living with HIV/AIDS, as well as retention of antiretroviral treatment, up from 62,000 to 68,000 in 2023. House Chair, in conclusion, the
Honorable
best
Premier,
antidote.
unfortunately, your time has expired.